Royal Highnesses, Excellence, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm pleased and honored to be here. Very happy and thank you for the invite. It's contagious, this atmosphere of spending some time here at LIP. You feel not the future is ahead of you, but you feel like you're embedded in the future, which is great. Congratulations on the organization. Before start talking about the sustainable innovations and trends and future and technology, I would like to share with you a couple of things that show to me how Saudi Arabia is addressing the future, having innovation at the core, which is obviously is creating a better world. So, September 2022, for the first time that I came in from Portugal to Saudi Arabia, I was completely caught by a society welcoming, warmful, and forward-thinking. And then I understood that KSA have a vision that is bringing people, ecosystems, knowledge, and technology together, having innovation at the core. And if you think about technology as the most relevant growth engine for the future, we can talk about how many innovations and technology investments that the kingdom has been doing. And if we talk about this slide, about a few examples of investment, the slide is almost every day, every week outdated. Because if you open up newspapers, you see the announcements, you see all the time new avenues of investment. So the investments that the kingdom is doing are way beyond what a normal country, I would say, would do to be in a pole position of this race. If you look about, just to name a few of them, more than 6 billion of investment into future technology. Working on the foundation in technology and academia. King Abdul University is another example. If we talk about Sajia, attracting and promoting foreign investment. The Riyadh Valley, home for startups and promoting entrepreneurship, collaboration, and again, trying to make those innovations meaningful and tangible. So, in fact, what really struck me as a global technology leader at Deloitte was in September, I had a chance to see the investments that the kingdom is doing on cancer research. I was completely amazed by that. And I'm not talking just about having AI at the core of this investigation. I'm talking about preventing, detecting, and cure cancer. And I believe that we all in this room know someone that went through this. If we think about Global Aramco, from launching the AI corridor to hire, train, and certify the best data scientists in the world, to the use of AI at the core to monitor and prevent pipeline and leakage and failures, to the use of the most advanced nanotech to address climate issues and chase wind and solar, other sources of energy. The reality here, it's more about how technology is shaping everything, and even in tourism. Saudi Arabia is shaping a new destination for discerning travelers. The Vision 2030 is creating a global hub for tourism, which is one of Saudi goals. If we look at the numbers, in 10 years, average annually growth of 11%. a goal to host more than 30 million religious tourism, more than 100 million tourists by the end of the decade. And everything having the innovation at the core, like more than 100 billion forecasted investment, and employees as well, more than 3 million. This is incredible. The way that the tourism is becoming some other way of innovation to bring new ideas and kind of incorporate in the ecosystem. Using several tools to better enhance the experience for everyone, like apps where travelers can register all their journey and access of the most important services. Even using drones to speed blood transfer among hospitals, or even using AI and sentiment analysis in tourism to make sure that we match the most wanted experience for travelers. Then, sports and entertainment. So sports and entertainment is another example of how Saudi is bringing innovation and bringing new ideas to better shape the future. Just to name a few of them. The Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, the Football Asian Cup in Saudi Arabia, the Trojena Games in winter, and the candidacy of the World Cup in 2030. And now, just before closing this chapter about the innovation and then go to a different conversation, it's missing someone here. Not because I'm a Portuguese, but now Ronaldo. Again, another example of innovation that goes way beyond the soccer field. Bringing Ronaldo, Saudi was able to promote, from this point onwards, more and more hard work, excellence, youth, and sports. Now, we have the opportunity across the world to watch the Saudi Arabian League and invite others to come over and to promote all of these foundational skills. And not just talking about, you know, there's all the headlines about Al Nasser Instagram account that went from thousands to millions of followers. I'm talking about a role model. And I'm not even talking, because I'm Portuguese, I'm not talking even about if he's one of the best players in the world, because I think it is. But it's not on his best shape now, but it's still. Now, I'm going to close this chapter. And you might ask at this point, why are we talking about all of these examples? Because they are meaningful and tangible examples about how organizations, countries should address the future, should address the development, having innovation at the core. So innovation has different pillars, which is a very well-known framework. But I think that what really matters here is what's the importance of innovation? How can we keep the innovation moment creating sustainable trends that will contribute to enlarge, to evolve, and progress the world? And the challenge is, how can we bring everything in place in the practical terms? If you think about the first one, the desirability, it's about if we are thinking of the need, if you are impacting people's lives, if this is really a need for the people, what they really want, what they really need. Second one, it's if it's feasible. And then I'm talking about if it's feasible is about if we do have the resources to build it. What kind of skill sets, what kind of ecosystem partners should play a role? And then, are we making money out of this? And this is the question that we need to ask. But at the same time, we need to take it with a pinch of salt, because not every not every innovation has a clear profit. But for sure, we'll have indirect gains and positives that will contribute to others. So the challenge is how we navigate on these three axes about things that are desirable and if we are able to build it or not, and if we are making money out of this. And as a technology consultant, I do believe, and this is very, I know by heart that sometimes we spend so much time at home in our labs and try to shape what would be the better solution for clients. Rather, we need to spend more time with our clients and see what they really need and try to find the resources and try to together collaborate to make that possible. And not the other way around, to spend time and then spend time changing the perception that the clients needed and changing the perception that this is going to really change people's lives. Again, the way we navigate here, it's about how can we explore and exploiting about if we don't find a clear goal when we are exploring an innovation, we are exploring away investment. It is very hard because it's hard to keep and sustain the innovation moment because investors will run away. And we need these small victories to showcase that it's still worth to be in the game. Now, everything goes to what we call the innovation moment. And the innovation moment is about when all of these pillars intersected together bring something that is sustainable trends that are followed by tangible examples that actually succeed and they are creating better futures. I'm going to talk about 2 or 3 of them, just giving you a few examples. However, just to let you know that Deloitte every year, and 2 months ago, published the new tech trends and how are